Let's talk about hematite. Hematite absorbs all negative energy from your body and from the space around you. It is a very protective stone, especially when it comes to EMF. It harmonizes the mind, body, and the spirit. Hematite can help to strengthen your self-confidence and balance your aura. It helps to eliminate stress and excess worry or fear. Hematite offers strong support and optimism for the future. It is one of the great balancers. It helps to give you direction and a sense of purpose. This stone has the ability to clarify your thoughts, allowing you to take decisive action in difficult situations. Hematite is one of the strongest root chakra stones. This means that it helps you to connect your thoughts and feelings with your physical body. By bringing these three things together, hematite allows you to achieve clarity of mind and emotional strength. By pulling excess energy down to your root chakra, hematite centers your mind and spirit. It has powerful grounding properties that reconnect your mind with your body and your body to the earth. Because of this grounding ability, hematite is strongly associated with the element of earth, connecting you with the strong power of nature. Hematite is associated with the zodiacs of Aquarius and Aries. Let's talk about the geology of hematite. Hematite is a silvery gray stone, which often, as you can see, has a lot of sparkles in it. Hematite is an iron oxide and the most important iron ore due to its high iron content. Hematite consists of about 70% iron and 30% oxygen by weight. Even though hematite is silver, it becomes red in powdered form. If you picture rust, you can see why hematite creates this red color. When dragged across a surface, hematite will also leave a red streak. Although hematite is metallic, it is not magnetic. If the stone you have is magnetic, then it is not hematite, even if that is how it was advertised. Most deposits of hematite formed in sedimentary deposits about 2.4 billion years ago. During this time, Earth's oceans had an abundance of dissolved iron in its waters, but had little to no free oxygen present. Over time, a type of bacteria evolved to be able to use photosynthesis to form oxygen. This oxygen combined with the dissolved iron in the water, creating hematite. The hematite then sank to the bottom of the ocean floor in layers, overlapping over time. There are hematite deposits that are hundreds to several thousand feet thick and can spread over thousands of square miles. NASA has also discovered that hematite is one of the most abundant minerals on Mars. This is why the planet appears to be red in color on its surface. In the business world, hematite's value in general is typically based on how high a percentage of its makeup is iron. Its iron content is important because iron is used to make steel. Hematite is typically a secondary material because the miners are mostly concerned with the iron content. One special type of hematite that we have is called botryoidal. It's named after the ancient Greek word for a bunch of grapes. This formation occurs when the mineralization starts around a small nuclei or center of specks of sand or dust. The crystal then grows outward, making a sort of sphere shape. So botryoidal hematite will be composed of many rounded segments. Hematite measures between a 5 and a 6 on the Mohs scale of hardness. It's softer than minerals like quartz, but it's still relatively strong. Hematite is mined all over the world and is almost always mined in a very large-scale operation. A large amount of hematite is found in the United States Lake Superior region. Hematite is also mined in Brazil, Australia, England, and Germany, just to name a few. Do you ever feel a little disconnected? Or do you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by this fast-paced world and the technology that constantly surrounds us? Hematite can be the protective stone you need to absorb negative energy of all kinds. Hematite has strong grounding properties, helping you to feel more centered and with it. It can help to deflect negative energy from others so that you don't take on their vibes. It is also said that hematite can bring mental clarity and focus, which makes it great for those studying or needing to get through a lot of tasks in one day. Hematite can be very useful for meditation, especially when you're trying to feel more in touch with the earth and with yourself. It acts as an anchor, grounding you in the present moment. To meditate with hematite, hold a piece in your hand and close your eyes. Take deep breaths and try to be aware of the air entering and exiting your lungs. Visualize yourself connecting with the earth, feeling safe and secure. You can do this for as long as you need to until you feel more grounded and connected to yourself. When you are finished and feel more in touch with yourself, Be sure to express your gratitude to the stone for sharing its protective and positive energy. Wearing hematite jewelry can be a great way to keep its protective energy with you throughout your day. You may have seen that hematite rings are very popular, but hematite can be worn in a lot of ways. Wear a hematite bracelet on your non-dominant hand to receive its grounding energy and surround yourself with calming energy. Wear a hematite bracelet on your dominant hand to project protective energy into the world around you. Some even prefer to wear it as an anklet. This puts the hematite lower on your body, closer to the root chakra and the earth, intensifying its grounding properties. As a pendant, hematite makes a very effective protective amulet. Wearing it on your chest helps you to feel more stable and exude confident energy. It acts as a shield, repelling negative energy. Think of it as a kind of metaphysical armor. If you're not a fan of jewelry, tumbled hematite is perfect for keeping in your pocket, purse, or car. This will keep its protective energy surrounding you throughout the day and keep your mind free of worry. Hematite is very effective as an EMF shield. Keep a larger piece of hematite in your office or near your computer to keep your personal atmosphere feeling clear. No matter how you choose to use hematite, it is important to cleanse your crystal often to keep its protective qualities up and remove any negative energy it may have absorbed. You should not cleanse hematite in water because it can actually cause it to rust or break. We recommend smoke cleansing, placing it on a piece of selenite, sound baths, or laying it under the light of the full moon. If you want to learn more about healing crystals, geology, and how to use them, like and follow us for more.